Recreation, Parks, and Tourism. Another edition of Somerset Scoop. Here we are in Crisfield getting ready for what is going to be a big weekend. It's opening weekend for the J. Millard Tawes Museum with the Crisfield Heritage Foundation. My boy Melvin Higgs is here with us. And Melvin, we are excited about an opening weekend and also a big season ahead.
We do, and I would like to give a lot of credit to the staff for all the work they've done over the past few months while we've been closed, preparing new displays and exhibits. I had to write them down because they had so many.
I like it.
Hear about it?
I like, yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we have a new exhibit on the ice industry that used to exist here in Crisfield. That's all up and running. We have a new exhibit in our Forgotten Villages of Somerset County. We changed that out to now show the old Jersey Island that exists on the other side of the cove here. We have a new exhibit of Ward Brother miniatures that has been put up. And directly behind me, we have an exhibit on the Somerset County decoys, which were areas where decoys came from other than Crisfield, right here. And as you said, opening day is this Saturday. We'll be open from 10 to 2. We do have a special presentation Saturday evening at 6, which is a presentation on the Captain Millard Tawes. You'll hear more about that in another broadcast.
That's right.
From a relative of Mr. Tawes. And our gift shop was completely redone this year, and it is ready to go. So we've been busy, very busy.
Definitely, the museum is ready to go. It is always beautiful. Tons of history and new exhibits like Melvin told us about. So get on out. Opening day this Saturday, 10 until 2. The gift shop will be open, the museum open, and also the original Ward Brothers workshop will be open too.
I've got that written down and missed it. There it is right
there. I got you.
They'll be open from 10 to 2, and there will be some carvers, some local carvers in there doing demonstrations while they're down there receiving people to go through and tour the facility.
Now, if you are coming from out of town and you're not familiar with where the Ward Brothers Workshop is, it is not here on site, okay? It's on Sacratown Road in Crisfield, and if you're not from Crisfield, that doesn't mean anything to you, but what I suggest is come here to the museum first, take the tour, and then you'll give them directions right
how to
there.
get to the workshop. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I believe, and Nancy will give me the yes or the no, but I believe that we are scheduled every other Saturday to have the Ward Brothers Workshop open throughout the season.
Yes.
So definitely you can stop on by and be a part of history here at the museum, but at the Ward Brothers Workshop, the original workshop, where a new art form was created, because that's what the Ward Brothers did.
They were the innovators, from my understanding.
Absolutely, and that is a great place to go because it's just like Lemon Steve just walked out yesterday. The desk, the paintings, the barbershop, you talk about authentic, you talk about real world. It is something that you have to put on your calendar and your to-do list when you visit Somerset County and Crisfield. So stop on by the museum, Crisfield Heritage Foundation, the J. Millard Tawes Museum, right off the highway, and you are on, what street?
9th Street. 9th Street.
9th Street. Everyone knows where Gordon's is.
If you turn to go to Gordon's, just make the left and head right on back to the museum. You can catch Gordon's on the way out.
That's right, absolutely. So 10 to 2, Ward Brothers Workshop and the museum will be open on Saturday. The gift shop will be open. It is fully stocked. It is a great place to not only get a piece of history, find some Somerset County, some Smith Island stuff, some Crisfield stuff, but it's a great place for gifts. You know, good stuff for Mother's Day, good stuff for birthdays, for anniversaries, for anything.
A lot of whatnots in there.
And Miss Nancy told us that after this weekend, the museum and the gift shop will be open starting on Tuesday and run Tuesday through Saturdays. You can check out their website and their Facebook page for those detailed hours. They have a great group of volunteers and the staff here that put in a lot of time, a lot of sweat equity here because they want to really preserve the history of Crisfield and the area. So kudos to all of the volunteers. We cannot thank them enough for doing what they do to provide such a fabulous facility. Another one of those highlights when you visit Somerset County and Crisfield.
I would like to think so, yeah. We also have started our school tours. We invite a lot of schools from around the area. We just had 2 tours this week from a magnet school in Richmond that came
nice.
down. They come every year. And that will be going on through May into early June. So come on down. I mean, we'll let you see the kids in action. So.
Now, you're always looking for volunteers, always
Absolutely.
looking for members, right?
Absolutely, for sure. That's our lifeblood.
How's the best way to do that?
You can go on our website. There is an application for membership, or stop in right here at the museum, and the girls at the counter will have applications that they can give you that you can fill out. Just bring them right back here.
And then once your application gets in, you'll be a part of it, and you and Miss Nancy will put them to work.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the kind of members we're looking for.
There we go. So again, the J. Millard Tawes Museum with the Crisfield Heritage Foundation, their opening day Saturday 10 to 2, Ward Brothers Workshop open. Also a history presentation Saturday night with about Captain Leonard Tawes. We'll talk a lot more about that coming up in an upcoming video, so make sure to follow us on Somerset County Tourism on our Facebook page and our YouTube. Let's jump in to what is going to be a busy weekend all around Somerset County. Here we go, Melvin. If people tell you, if people tell you there's nothing to do around here, you say that's not true.
No, not at all.
Isn't that right?
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
All right, 2 shrimp nights Friday night, one at the OT Beach of American Legion in Princess Anne starting at 5, and the Crisfield American Legion having their monthly shrimp night this Friday night. Also starts at 5 p.m. Saturday morning, take the kids out and let them do some fishing. The Natural Resources Police having their annual fishing rodeo. Cotman Pond right there on Westover. It's right on Route 13, real easy to find. 8 a.m. You bring your own gear. They will provide the bait. They'll have trophies. They'll have presentations. It's going to be a real good time and a great way to expose the young people into fishing. Okay, free community breakfast, Green Hill Church of the Brethren on Green Hill Lane in Westover. That is happening 8 a.m. on Saturday morning, so stop on by. Coops to Co-ops, the Farmers and Artisan Market. Their opening day is Saturday, 10 a.m. They're located off of Route 13, Peggy Neck Road in Princess Anne. Farmers market, artisans, arts and crafts and music, a whole lot going on there, so definitely check that out. We talked about the opening day festivities at the J. Millard Tawes Museum right here on 9th Street, so definitely put it on your list. Mount Vernon Volunteer Fire Company having a Cinco de Mayo party and fundraiser on Saturday. Tickets are available. It starts at 6 p.m. Also at 6 p.m., the history presentation right here at the Tawes Museum for all about the history with Leonard Tawes. We'll tell you more about that coming up. Now, let's go back to Friday, because I had some handwritten notes here on my sheet. Crisfield Elks Lodge, right there on the highway. They're having spaghetti meatballs and garlic bread Friday, starting at $10. And Sugar Water in Princess Anne. They're inside the old Washington Hotel, or I'm going to say the newly revamped Washington Hotel. They are having Smith Island Day on Sunday, 10 until 2. They are inviting their friends from Smith Island. Patrick will be there from 3 Knots Marine. Folks representing the restaurants, the bakeries, the Smith Island Cultural Center. They're going to be there in Sugar Water. You're going to find out a lot about what they do. Also find out how you can experience Smith Island, part of Somerset County's rich history. So that will be in Princess Anne Sunday at Sugar Water from 10 until 2. And then a plug for our Smith Island cake demonstration. We are so excited. On Tuesday, I believe that is May the 6th, at the Visitor Center in Princess Anne. Some say it's Westover, some say it's Princess Anne, some say it's Greenwood, but it's right off the highway. It's the Somerset County Visitor Center. We're going to have a Smith Island cake demonstration starting at 1 p.m. with Captain Everett and Carol Ann Landon from Experience Smith Island. They will be showing you how to put together a Smith Island cake. They will be talking about the history of the cake, the history of Smith Island, and guess what, Melvin?
What's that?
Samples at the end.
Okay.
That's worth coming, right?
We can support that. We've had them here and doing demonstrations at the Crisfield Heritage Festival in
Yes.
the fall, and they may be back.
There you go.
They do a grand job.
There you go. That is a little tease, right?
There you go.
Yeah, I like it. So 1 o'clock this Tuesday at the Visitor Center, right off the highway, and it's all free. So just stop on by. We're going to be actually inside the Burgess Rural Living Heritage Museum. I probably got that name wrong, didn't I, Gary? I think so. The Burgess Rural Living Center. There you go. That's a museum that we have in the county that is free of charge. That is where the cake demonstration will be. If you need more information about it because you're confused, because I almost am, check out our website. It's visitsomerset.com. Again, visitsomerset.com. And if you are an organization like the Crisfield Heritage Foundation, like a nonprofit, like a business, you can submit your events really easy to our website. Nancy does it all the time, just a couple of clicks, and all your events go right on the website, visitsomerset.com. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And make sure to get out this weekend and check out from Princess Anne to Crisfield. A lot going on right here in Somerset County.